Welcome to June's full moon edition of Information and Inspiration. I'm your host, Samantha Zipporah. This is my home office, the womb room. And today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of CTFO and your hormonal health. What is CTFO, you may be asking? Well, it's an acronym and it stands for Chill the Fuck Out. Stress reduction is so important for so many reasons. There's a lot of really obvious practical and emotional ones. I'm sure you already know how much you would benefit from reducing your stress levels and your anxiety. But what I'm here to tell you about today is the hormonal reality, the biochemical reality that if you are releasing excessive amounts of stress hormones, your body cannot and will not create a healthy level of sex hormones. And your sex hormones are in charge of regulating your fertility and your cycle. So if you're experiencing a painful or irregular cycle of any kind, or you're having difficulty conceiving or sustaining a pregnancy, you need to look really, really critically at your lifestyle choices and what are you doing in order to reduce your stress levels. Stress hormones and sex hormones are made out of the exact same substance in the body, and they take up the same exact receptors in the body. And stress hormones always take a precedent over sex hormones and sexual reproduction. This is because our bodies think that rush hour traffic or a stressful workplace or fighting with your partner, they're the hormonal equivalent of running away from a tiger. Fight or flight response. Your body thinks that you are in danger of dying because you are releasing these stress hormones, and therefore won't create sex hormones at a proper level because it's just not its priority. So how do you CTFO? I don't know. It's different for everybody. Some examples, some suggestions, that I have. Creative expression, so important. However it is that you creatively express yourself, your emotional self. It can be song and dance, it could be writing, it could actually just be having a conversation with somebody about what your feelings are. Physical movement is so important for stress reduction. Getting enough exercise, super important. However you do it, if it's having a dance party in your kitchen every morning before you go to work, that's kind of my favorite. Low, the bar is set really low, but that's probably the most common exercise that I get is kitchen dance parties in the morning. Anyhow, spiritual practice, incredibly important, really grounding, really beautiful. My favorite meditation that is really simple for stress reduction, and I can use it at any given point that I'm feeling intense amounts of anxiety or fear, is a 5 senses meditation. And this is really helpful for reminding me that I'm completely safe. And I feel like it really calms my whole nervous system. Most of our anxieties and our fears today are in the future of possibilities of maybes that might happen, or analyzing things that happened in the past that stress us out. Not things that are actually here in the present moment. So checking in with my 5 senses, spending at least a few seconds, a few moments, if not a few minutes, on each of the senses, and just fully immerse yourself in this present moment by embracing and receiving what your senses are offering without judgment. And at least 9 times out of 10, when I presence myself in this moment and feel what is actually happening, I realize that I am safe, that I'm not in danger, I'm not going to get eaten by a tiger, that rush hour traffic is not a life and death situation. And it helps put things in perspective, and hopefully you can find what you need to calm yourself down, to CTFO. And here's a little cheers, a little tea cheers to a healthy hormonal cycle and a life full of way more CTFO. All right, I'll see you on the new moon. Cheers.